What's up everybody, welcome to Crypto For You. My name's Tony and today I am looking on Ethereum. Look at this, it is at $2,900 and it is following Bitcoin. But today it has a huge triangle and a huge resistance that it has to break in order to be bullish. I want to talk about what will happen if we actually break it or break above this triangle, what are targets and what are the chances of us breaking out. So let's get into the video. Don't forget to leave a like down below, subscribe, and watch till the end because this is going to be a very interesting video indeed. So look at this, as you guys can see, Ethereum's at $2,900. It did not reach its previous all-time high, but did reach a huge resistance level. As you guys can see, this previous trend right over here is acting as a huge resistance line, and we are testing it once again. This is the 6th, 7th, 8th time we have tested the same exact trend line. A little tiny bit of the time we actually broke above, but we managed to get and keep it as resistance, which is very bad. What we tried to do very recently and are looking like we're getting rejected is try to break above this level. Every single time Ethereum got rejected from this level, it did in fact fall down and create what's known as a lower low. But what's interesting and what happened this time was that we got rejected and did not make a lower low. Instead, we made a higher low, which means this low right over here was higher than this one. And if we make another one, this could confirm that we're in a bullish trend in the smaller time frames. Now, this is very bullish, but in order for us to make a bullish trend, we have to break above this huge trend line. And that will be very, very hard. Of course, every single time we tap this trend line, it gets weaker, and we have tapped it 8 times. So maybe, just maybe, we could actually break above. Now, that's not all. We also have this neutral triangle. Unlike Bitcoin, which has an ascending triangle on it, Ethereum only has a neutral triangle, meaning that it can go in any direction, and it is bouncing around inside of it still. Now the question is, which direction will we break out? Will we break out down or will we break out up? Now, in order for us to figure that out, we will have to see how bullish or bearish are we. Number one, the trajectory of this triangle is actually, if we break up, 4,200, which will be way higher than its previous higher high, which is going to be very bullish because it's going to confirm that we are in a bullish trend in at least the short term and possibly the mid term. But if we do break down, then we could actually fall down to like 1,300 and make an even bigger lower low, which confirms that we are still in a bear market and are still falling down. Now, what do I think will happen? Well, if we go on to the EMA Ribbon, turn that on the daily time frame, and as you guys can see, we are inside of this daily EMA Ribbon. Now, this tells me something. This tells me that we are trying to break above it. And if we manage to break above this EMA Ribbon, this also will confirm that we are in a bull market. So right now, we are tapping a huge resistance line, but it is worth it. If we break above it, it is well worth it, and we just have to pump through. Look what happened last time we had to try to break above this EMA Ribbon. After we broke above this EMA Ribbon, we resumed our huge bull trend that was broken when we broke below it, and we actually pumped all the way up to $4,800 before once again falling below this daily EMA Ribbon and falling down. Whenever we are above this EMA Ribbon, the daily EMA Ribbon, we are going up. Whenever we break below it, we start to fall down, which is why we've been falling down. So Ethereum, it has to break above this EMA Ribbon too. This is a strong resistance level, which explains why we got rejected by it so many times before. But hopefully we will be able to actually break above it this time. Now, once again, if we do get rejected, we will be seeing a dump down, but depends on where we stop, we could be saved. If we stop at this huge trend line right over here, the bottom of this neutral triangle, we could in fact actually bounce up and go back inside the EMA Ribbon for another retest. What's key is that we actually break above this huge resistance line and the EMA Ribbon. Lastly, if you look at the 1 week timeline, as you guys can see, we also have the weekly EMA ribbon and are slightly below it. We are entering it and are barely inside, but if we continue to fall down right now, we will exit it again. As you guys know, as long as we are below the weekly EMA ribbon, it is a bull market, even though it's a little tiny one. But if we manage to break above, then we will 100% be in a bull market. The top of this EMA ribbon, though, is at 3,200. But remember what I talk about? If we right now take this indicator and drag the target was way higher than 3,200. The target of this neutral triangle is at 4,200, $1,000 more than that EMA ribbon. So right now, the question is, will we get rejected or break through this huge trend line? If we manage to break above the EMA ribbon and trend line, confirm support, and have a lot of volume and start pumping up, then we will be 100% in the bull market and will probably most likely reach the target of 4,200. If we do get rejected though and start falling and break through our huge neutral triangle to the downside, then we are still in a bear market and we will be probably making a lower low from $2,000 to maybe $1,500. That is what will happen to Ethereum, so all you guys gotta do is wait. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, don't forget to click that post notification bell. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!